Selena Gomez just made one of the boldest moves in Hollywood history, and it has everyone talking. Forget fairy tales. Forget the dreamy love stories. This one's about power, control, and self-preservation. Because while fans are still gushing over her engagement to music producer Benny Blanco, Selena was busy doing something else, protecting her billion-dollar empire with a single brutal clause. Yes, a billion-dollar prenup. One that could change how celebrity relationships are viewed forever. It all started quietly, with whispers in Hollywood circles that the pop star turned mogul wasn't just signing a marriage certificate, she was signing a business deal. Sources told Times of India and News that from the moment the engagement ring touched her finger, Selena made it clear, marriage would come with conditions. No negotiation, no compromise. The prenup wasn't just an idea, it was mandatory. And that's when people began realizing, this wasn't about trust, it was about respect. It wasn't about love, it was about legacy. To understand this move, you have to understand who Selena Gomez is now. Not the heartbroken young woman from her Disney days or the tearful ex of Justin Bieber. No, today, she's an empire. Her makeup line, Rare Beauty alone, is valued at over $1.3 billion. Her hit show, Only Murders in the Building, keeps her among television's elite. Her music continues to rack up millions of streams monthly. Add it all together, and Selena's personal net worth lands somewhere between $800 million and $1 billion. That's not celebrity money, that's generational wealth. And when you reach that level, love becomes more complicated than ever. Insiders revealed that the prenup talks began almost immediately after her engagement. Selena's legal team moved fast, drafting an agreement that would protect every piece of her empire. Every asset, every business interest, every investment. Rare Beauty, her royalties, her brand endorsements, her homes all locked safely in her name. There would be no joint ownership, no shared bank accounts tied to her business, and absolutely no claim from Benny if things ever went south. It was airtight, but here's the twist. Benny Blanco didn't fight it. He didn't argue, didn't demand, didn't hesitate. He reportedly agreed, even supported it. Sources told News that Benny saw it as a gesture of respect, proof that he understood what Selena had built and that he wasn't trying to take a piece of it. But not everyone's convinced. Hollywood insiders say Benny's .com acceptance might be part of a clever PR move, an attempt to silence critics who label him a kept man. Others whisper that Benny's playing the long game, earning trust now to secure stability later. Whatever the truth is, one thing's certain. This isn't your typical romantic engagement story. It's a calculated, emotionally charged business arrangement wrapped in the packaging of love. Selena's decision didn't come out of nowhere. It's rooted in years of pain, lessons, and heartbreak. After her infamous on-again, off-again relationship with Justin Bieber, Selena was left shattered, not just emotionally but publicly. Every song, every tear, every interview became fuel for tabloids. She was the world's favorite heartbroken girl, and that label hurt. She learned the hard way how love can blur into liability, how emotions can cost more than money. So when she built Rare Beauty, when she rebuilt her life, she promised herself something: never again. Never again would love threaten her peace, her stability, or her power. That's why this prenup is more than just a legal document. It's her line in the sand. It says, I can love deeply, but I won't lose myself again. According to sources, the document is incredibly detailed. It outlines financial separation in every form. Selena retains complete control over her royalties, her acting revenue, her business earnings, and her intellectual property. Benny, who's reportedly worth around $50 million, would leave the marriage with only what he brought in: no stake in Rare Beauty, no share in Selena's music profits, and no access to her future income. But the part that truly stunned Hollywood is the rumored fidelity and image clause. According to TMZ insiders, the prenup includes specific language that allows Selena to revoke financial privileges if Benny's actions publicly damage her reputation or her brand. Think about that. One wrong move, one scandal, one viral headline, and he could lose everything tied to her. It's a level of caution rarely seen, even in celebrity circles. Beyoncé and Jay-Z reportedly have similar clauses, but in Selena's case, it's crystal clear. Her image is part of her business, and she's not letting anyone jeopardize it. Legal experts estimate that Selena's legal team spent nearly 6 weeks drafting and finalizing every detail. The document even includes sections about her philanthropic work through Rare Beauty, ensuring her charitable missions remain unaffected by any marital status changes. Every word was intentional, every line a boundary. This wasn't about control over Benny, it was about control over herself. And yet, the public reaction has been intense. As soon as the story broke, social media exploded. Hashtags like #SelenaStrong and #GoldDigger started trending at the same time. Supporters called her brilliant and independent, saying she earned every bit of her success and has every right to protect it. Critics, however, accused her of being cold, calculating, and unromantic. But those close to her insist Selena doesn't see it that way. She's not cynical about love. She's realistic. To her, love and logic can coexist. You can adore someone and still protect what you've built. In interviews, Selena has often said that fame taught her to value peace over passion. That line hits differently now, because this prenup isn't about fear. It's about peace of mind. It's about sleeping at night knowing that no matter what happens, her empire, the one she fought to build from scratch, remains hers. Behind the scenes, Benny Blanco's reaction seems calm, almost too calm. On a recent podcast, he laughed off the prenup rumors, saying, "We're adults. We know what matters." But fans noticed something in his body language during public appearances. While Selena glows, confident and radiant, Benny sometimes looks uneasy, tense, like a man aware that he's standing beside one of Hollywood's most powerful women, and one misstep could change everything. Maybe that's the cost of being with someone like Selena Gomez. Love her, yes, but you have to respect her rules. Their wedding, insiders say, was small, quiet, and drama-free. A reflection of Selena's new mindset. No magazine exclusives, no paparazzi-fueled chaos, no million-dollar spectacle. Just love, on her terms. One friend told E! News she's not chasing headlines anymore. She's protecting her peace and her billion-dollar empire. It's a stunning transformation. The same woman who once wrote songs about heartbreak is now writing her own rules about self-preservation. She's no longer the girl, trying to prove her worth. She knows her value, and she's not afraid to protect it. Still, some wonder what happens if the prenup is tested. Money, fame, and rumors have torn apart countless Hollywood marriages. Could theirs survive that pressure? One lawyer commented, "A billion-dollar prenup doesn't promise forever. It just guarantees a clean exit." And maybe that's the whole point. Selena isn't betting against love. She's just making sure she won't lose herself if it fails. At the heart of it all, Selena Gomez's story isn't about greed or mistrust. It's about evolution. It's about a woman who's been broken, mocked, doubted, and came back stronger than ever. She's rewriting the Hollywood love story, showing that independence and affection can live side by side. She's not cold. She's careful. She's not heartless. She's healed. And as the world watches this new chapter unfold, it's hard not to see how far Selena has come. This isn't the same girl who once stood on red carpets unsure of herself, or who let the media define her relationships. This is a woman who's learned to turn pain into power, who's taken every scar and built an empire out of it. People close to her say that this version of Selena is calm, focused, and unshakable. Someone who finally understands that love doesn't have to mean losing everything else. Even those in Hollywood who once underestimated her are now calling her one of the smartest businesswomen in the industry. She's managed to balance vulnerability with strength, showing that being cautious isn't unromantic, it's intelligent. She's not rejecting love. She's simply refusing to surrender her independence for it. The same girl who once sang about heartbreak is now setting the terms for her own happy ending. Maybe that's why her story resonates so deeply. Because at its core, this isn't just about celebrity or money. It's about every woman who's ever had to rebuild herself. Selena's prenup isn't a symbol of fear, it's a symbol of freedom. When you look at it that way, maybe this prenup isn't a wall, it's a mirror, a reflection of who she's become. Someone who's not just surviving Hollywood, but mastering it. Someone who's finally found a way to love without losing control. And that's the beauty of it. Selena Gomez didn't just protect her fortune, she protected her peace, her freedom, and her future. Because in a world where everything can change overnight, maybe real love isn't about giving everything away. Maybe it's about knowing exactly what you'll keep if it all disappears. So, what do you think? Is Selena's billion-dollar prenup pure genius or proof that trust is dead in Hollywood? One thing's certain, she's not just in love. She's in control.